think we're ready to rock and roll and do some good. Let's crack open a cold one. And by a cold one, a Pepsi, zero sugar. And let's get rocking and rolling, I'd say. I think the title says basically all that I need to is we're finishing our last side quests of Crocotopia, as far as I know, which is going to be this, where we defeat Alchemist Kepi, and whatever shenanigans goes on afterwards. And then we're going to be doing the Tomb of the Beguiler, if it's easy. If not, then I won't. And then we will be moving on to a different world, whether it's Marleybone or Grizzleheim. I'm not entirely sure which one I would want to do first, in all honesty. Which, the Alchemist Kepi, little guy, I don't want to particularly beef with him. Blue, black, purple, and parrot. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something real quick. So my boy is life, which means I don't need any of the death prisms. I don't even have death prisms. This seems like it's a pretty good loadout. I'll probably bring one more sacrifice, one less shark. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think we can. My only concern is maybe death shields, but I think I can do enough. This is a lot. I'm okay with this hand. I would prefer a power pip right now. I'm gonna blade up just in case, because honestly my goal might be to blade and poison and see if I can draw like a curse or something as well to do alongside of it. Just so it does even more damage, because I don't know if a bladed poison would automatically kill. I'm gonna discard one of each of those, and then I might just wand hit. Depending on if they... Oh, I didn't know if you would weakness me or not. But off camera, I did the last of the Onyx and Jesuit quests, which was basically us just uniting them as a people, which was a cool quest line. He's really... Oh, okay. That's what I say. He's really doing that? I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of wild then. He's probably gonna Seraph next turn, honestly. Okay. Realistically, this should kill then at this point. Oh, I was about to say, if that was a death shield, you read me. But I did that. It was basically we entered both of the family tombs. And like with the Jesuits, I interacted with their sarcophagus. And with the Onyx, I I brought the history to the dude. And then I did other stuff. I don't know, it was interesting, I suppose. Oh, I relocated the bones of that queen that got buried with the Onyx into the Jesuit family tomb. That's what it was, which was cool, I suppose. I guess it was pretty cool. I got to do things. I helped two families become united and not separated, I suppose, which was nice. I transferred over some other pets that could be useful in my journey. I don't know how much crit I have without my Velociraptor over here. And so if I find out I have a good amount of crit without it, without my Velociraptor fella, because I don't use the Firezilla often anymore. I should, honestly, but I don't. I would switch to another pet I have, which is a Sea Dragon pet, which gives +7 defense, which is kind of wild. I also just almost vampired a Death Shielded person. I can crack him, though. He's kind of been piecing me up. The boss didn't do anything to me, but I've been getting pieced up by this guy. And that's easy. We've defeated them all. I've obtained the balance Modius. And I'm going to hear about how my backpack is so full. Yeah, so let's check my character traits real quick. +8, and it's all from the Duke over here. What? You can lock your level? What? That's weird. I guess if I didn't want to like over level, I could lock my level while side questing, doing these side quests, but I also would not want to do that at all. I feel like leveling up and like I feel like being over leveled is good for solo because I'm gonna be level 27 going into Marleybone, which is pretty damn high, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Defeat Kiwu. Oh, and then we're gonna have to defeat the Taskmaster. This is a long ass side quest. I won't lie. Fine. I hate this stupid game. I'm not even gonna like pretend. There we go. I hate this game so much. I'm gonna get like 10 or 12 gold coins. And, oh, and a Storm Shark Spellament. And who is Kiwu? And why do I have to kill a man? Why, am I gonna have to kill 3 different bosses? Let me listen to what this quest line was about in my 2 seconds. What the guard? We could easily defeat the Taskmaster. Personally, I feel like I've been defeating everybody just fine. But that's just me. I've not seen this part of the barracks. I won't lie, which makes me prone to believe there's a side quest over here in some capacity. Jesus, that's fucking aggressive. I won't even lie. This is a good deck setup. I think I can add. No, I won't even add a Storm Shark. Honestly, I think 3 and 3 and 2 with the poison is good, especially since it's balanced, so they take some damage from it. 600, 475. So I'm gonna blade first, and then I might storm trap that guy, and then we'll see what's popping. I'm gonna be afraid every spell is weakness, honestly. Damn. Hey, Hexy, they balance blade themselves. It's kind of wild. And all right, so what I can do here is do a quick poison on Kiwu. Hopefully, he doesn't weakness. All right, cool. This is also gonna do like 300 damage. I'm really bad at those guesstimations. Oh, he's dead. He's just dead after this, actually. That's gonna do like 300 something a pop. Which means I can start prepping for the Tomb Lurker next. 455? God damn. And so lightning that's chilling with me though. I'm personally okay with that. And then we'll just do one of each, and then I'll storm trap or something. All right, and actually we could probably vampire to kill, especially since we don't have any storm. I should have probably cursed first, but it's fine. I hate at which the times that they decide to weakness. I think it's painful. So this won't kill actually. Oh, never mind. I lied. And we have defeated Khufu. Why can you interact with that as many times as you can? Jesus. And I have to go defeat Taskmaster Jal in the Karanan barracks. Taskmaster Jal in the Karanan barracks. Every one of the crocs all kind of sound the same. Which, I mean, it's fair, I suppose. They're all, old crotchety crocs. Crockety crotches. The Soul Sapper. Ah. Where are my guards? Pussy. Little bitch boy. I'll put a storm prism in or two, just to fuck with him. I'll kill him. I'll kick his teeth in. And then, so we're gonna get rid of the fuel. We're gonna get rid of that and that. And there's literally nothing here, so. Um, I should look for the prism, honestly. Unless he's gonna cast a myth shield, in that case, I won't. I mean, fair. He's blading. That's good technique, I suppose. I'll faint. Oh, I should have looked for the prism. Damn. Because I'm just trying to make sure I have neutral based damage. He's gonna Storm Shark. And I crack it and he dies. Unless I fizzle in that case. Uh oh. Right, there we go. Jesus, and a crit too. God bless. Beautiful. A troll peridot. Pink dandelions, 1 boots. Oh, I got the death boots. That's kind of cool. They're in my bank. Oh, so that just means that, yeah, no, there's, where are those two symbols? Oh, it's teleport glyphs. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport. I got it like that, I get some nice mana from it. Excuse me. To the sarcophagus. And I think that's it. And then I think all we have left is the Tomb of the Beguiler. Which I don't even know how long of a dungeon it is, or if I should or could be able to solo it. But we'll be able to find out. We'll find out. Tomb Raider. Tomb of. I think that's for completing the Tomb of Storms. Yeah, there it is. I wonder what if I get anything from the Beguiler. Who knows? I know I can't do Kambalong. If this isn't required, I might not do it because I just kind of wanted the badge, honestly. I won't even lie. Here, let me look up Tomb of the Beguiler. Takes roughly an hour and a half. Excuse me? What? The battle ratios are similar to Sunken City with 1 wizard versus 3 or 4 enemies. The rank 4 elite and rank 5 boss. That's kind of absurd. I'm interested now, actually. I'll put myself up for it personally. I'll ready up for it. I went the wrong way. Barret. But in the meantime, I think that means we can go to our next world. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Oasis to check out the scene here. Nobody needs my help. Nobody wants my help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the World Gate, and I'm going to talk to Clancy Pembroke in Royal Museum and start my quest for Marleybone and then see if I can do quests in Grizzleheim, because I don't know how far it'll let me go in Grizzleheim, if at all, before it stops me. Because I know it didn't stop me going into Sarvastad Pass, or whatever it's called. But look at Marleybone. Marleybone's kind of cool. I like Marleybone. I like the aesthetic a lot. Oh, the stray cats. I remember that. There's Sir Reginald Baxby. And the professor? And not the doctor? Alright, well, while we have this minute and a half remaining, and presumably before we teleport there, I'm going to talk to Clancy Pembroke in the Royal Museum. Before discussing things, actually, I'll discuss things with the snack vendor first. 650. I wonder if it's every world it goes up one in rank. Babbage? Bassett? What? Excuse me? Did that dog just, what was that language? I find it's a bold choice. I love it that they decided so like to press so hard on the colonization part of Marleybone because I think you see Marleybone quite literally everywhere, including in obviously Crocotopia. I'm picking up all the side quests now. Oh, we didn't even get to Pimsbury. I didn't even get to mark that either. I was about to say, are you fucking kidding me? Sick. It's the god of poison. Speaking of which, let me get some death prisms and get out of the poisons. Yeah, I think that'll be fine relatively. I do not want. Oh wow, he got pulled already. That's kind of rough. Yeah, I'll join. Damn, they're kind of high level. I won't lie. They're high. I meant the people that I'm fighting with are kind of high level. Um, hmm. And again, also the people I'm fighting against, these are high ass level people. All right. Let's see what they got. I don't want a Deathblade again. He's going to take. He's going to give himself more normal pips. Interesting, interesting. I can take out one of the Harbingers. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Was that... Did he... Are those shadow pips? Or are they just the pips that he was beguiled uponst? Oh no, those are 3 death pips. Damn. I have no death spell either. I could... Oh, he's just gonna crow and get and kill. Alright, well, I'll at least pretend. Alright, let's hope I don't get pulled here. Alright, what's the first puzzle's solution? Beetle, bird, crocodile, moon. Fair enough. Beetle, bird, croc, moon. Fucking... There we go. Ah, yes, the poison god, Serket. I don't like playing her that much in Smite, honestly. I also don't want to go first. Okay, fine, I'll go first. Whatever. I guess I gotta do some of the work here. 1440 is wild. Oh, I forgot to put poison in my deck. That's awful. That's a rough time. Oh, poison would have been perfect for this boss, too. Dark Pact? My man's going deep into his celestial bag over there. I hope this doesn't take an hour and a half. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to get started in Marleybone. Oh, I mean, that's not bad. 2 blades. Oh, excuse me. What? She cast a spell to gain 2 more pips? Specifically, screw her. I find it really funny. I'll delete the prism, delete the wand, hit all Death Blade, and then see if I can draw a skeletal pirate or something. Alrighty. I mean, at least I'm not getting attacked that badly, which I thought I was. I would have preferred if they went first, honestly, but, you know, whatever, fine. W. Mirna Dark Breeze getting pulled up on. Um, Deer Knight. Yeah, I'll vampire. Why not? Let's get this out. Let's. This is a powerful round. I'm going to kill myself. Jesus. There's a lot of varying amounts of damage to all of them. Tiny fish and destructive cowl. Defeat Sirket Guardian? Why do I have to defeat Sirket Guardian if I've already defeated Sirket? Alright, gang, let's go. Let's go, please. I don't want to go into first into battle again. This time I'm go. Damn it, I didn't mean to go first again. But whatever, it's fine. He has a lot of health. What? That is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit fretful. Visions, I just took out my prisms. Alright. Oh, alright. So I can just do a quick vamp hit, probably, if I wanted to. Let me get rid of that, and then I can, I'm weakness? No! I don't know, another Deathblade, I guess? I didn't think about it this much. Alright, what do I do now? I'm getting kind of pieced up. If I sacrifice now, I'll get some health back. Let's see, 250, 750. I'd get most of my health back. However, I want to attack before they do, which means I'd vampire. I want to get some. I want to do something in this. I don't want to keep getting carried. All right, I at least did something. You know, I'll take it. I will take it. Damn, it didn't even kill it. How much does that dude resist? Enough to survive. Not enough to survive this, though. Oh, I even got pet derby theme, some seeds. Talk to James. Atakaranon. Defeat Atakaranon. I also just did the worst 3-point turn in the world. I also think I need to take out the death prisms. Oh, I don't even have death prisms. I forgot I was past that already. Atakaranon. And then I believe the second one is Bird Moon Serpent Sun. Bird, moon, serpent, sun. He's word. I'll go in. Why not? I think that's what they want me to do is at least like take the damage so they feel important. Um, well, storm trap. Sure. Sure. And then I'll curse. I got another power pip, which just makes me kind of want to just hit him with a quick poison. I'm going to death trap him, or I'm going to poison him because I'm drawing pips without anything. I would have preferred a crit though. I won't lie. Damn, I'm getting fucked up by fire cats. And then I will, I don't know, curse the middle Narini Intimidator until we get a Scarecrow and a Sandstorm. Hmm. And it's another crit. We are zooming and we're getting carried here. We're getting beautiful even. You know, I did my job. I poisoned. I cursed even. I got lead. Oh, Mander's in the charmed slave. Let's go. Come on, hurry up, hurry. I I will join him in this endeavor. We fight together. However, I don't draw anything. I don't get power pips as often as I should, which I think is a problem with my gear that I need to change a little, I won't lie. It should be Pippin. I don't got shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got anything. I'm gonna just storm trap the inhibitor. Inhibitor and intimidator back to back. Those are kind of wonky. Come on, gang. Let's cast something here. Let's do it. All right, cool. No, I thought that was the balance on my team. Are you kidding me? And now he's going to do Scarecrow. Or no, he's just going to Deer Knight. I get to kill something, finally. I get to kill my own enemy. Finally, God bless. Myth. Humonga Frog. Interesting choice. I should have could have Scarecrow. Why am I getting Cyclops? Why am I being booed? Why are you booing me? I'm right. Alright. And we about to win somehow. I haven't thought about it yet, but Galen about to pull something out. Easy dubs, fellas, easy dubs. And now I'm going to need to get health wisps. Oh, I chose. Okay, no, I chose the right area to go. Oh, cool. What? I did not mean to do that either. Oops. It made the good noise, right? Or am I tripping? Oh, I see now. We gotta mess with the braziers. The braziers? The braziers, even? Come on now. Let's go. Dude, go light the last. What are they doing? Why are they useless to me? I say that as people. Oh, they got pulled. Well, Fire, fire, fire. You know, that checks actually. Good luck, gang. Y'all got this. I'm gonna defeat Atsu Karanon. There we go. With 3 inhibitors. Ngozi. Of course, of course. Of course. So I realistically can't do shit on my own against these 4, but um thinking about how their battle is going down there, it seems to be going well. So I hope that they'll be done soon and I can fight with Atsu Karanon. There we go. Oh yeah, only 2 of them joined as well, so that's fine. He's probably gonna have 2200 health like the other, or 1600 even. That's not bad. Realistically, Storm Trap and Faint Kraken does the trick, or Storm if Kraken crits too. I still want to get weakness like 4 times. I'm not gonna lie. I really would hate my life if that happened. Oh, all right, that's fine. No weaknesses yet. I don't even have. Oh, I haven't drawn a Faint yet. All right, so what I'm gonna do is Deathblade into Skeletal Pirate. One of them maybe. I'm gonna put a gun into my. I'm gonna put a bullet in my skull. I hate weakness so much. I'm going to do weakness 1, and then I will kill one with a skeletal pirate. And I'm in danger. Personally, I am in danger because they all got 3 pips. I don't know. There's not much. There was not much strategy. I probably would have lost still either way. Even if it was just, I have some confidence that I would have won a 1v3. Not a lot, but some. It spooks me that he passed. I don't love that. I do like the fact that, oh, it's on me. Cringe, bro. That's cringe. He just posted cringe. If I get weaknessed again, I was about to say, dude, if I get weaknessed again, that would kind of be absolutely annoying. I'll skeletal pirate. Okay, so I think plus 35, so 43, be 129, 560 at plus the boost. I think the fuck is that? I'll just kill that one because it has the most pips, and I'm gonna be taking the damage. Alright, well, if I knew I was gonna crit, I would have hit the boss. L. But now I'm gonna get 4. So see, now I'm gonna get 4 pip fire spell. I don't even know what the 4 pip fire spell is. Or I don't remember. What is it? Yeah, Fire Elf, Sunbird. I don't know. Huh. Wasn't important. Still isn't important, I guess, at least. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze. You can see I was leading the charge from the very beginning. Warden Abazi. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, it just feels like I'm getting sent on a wild goose chase to free everybody. Like, and how many different words could they come up with for like their Sakwi people? You know, like I got the enthrallers. I just feel like that's not a description I would use. Warden Abasi. Let's fight, motherfucker. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I'm chilling, actually, whatever. How much health does he even have? 18? Damn. That's an oddly specific amount. Damn, this man's putting his life on the line. Putting his life on the line for the pips, bro. For the pips. Deleting all of those stupid birds so I can put another curse up on the boss. Oh, okay, well, never mind. He's just gonna fucking kill him immediately. Goddamn. It's like I like being carried because because I wouldn't have been able to do this without him. But I don't love it because I would like to kind of do my own stuff, especially because if I'm playing the game, I would prefer to like, play the game, you know? But I'm chilling. Easy peasy though, guys. The Crocodilian treasure card. The rescuing Artis and the Duma de the Bagailer. Oh, to the top of his lair. Okay, thank God. I don't want to go first again, man. I really don't. I can blade and then vampire or some. He's gonna crow. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. I don't want to do this entire done. I don't want to do all of these guys. These are just gonna take a while. Damn, they still hitting. They still hitting all of us for no reason. They dick riding. Easy peasy lemon squeezy as slight work. At least we got Blade Stormed at the very end. I feel like her Blade Storms are so late for no reason. I recovered 1 mana from that. I'm really glad I'm useful. The Sakui enthrallers, the Sakui oppressors, the Sakuis. Because yeah, I mean, there's the Sakuis, then there's the other ones, the other Croc guys, not the Sakuis. Or no, this was just the Sakuis the entire time. Because I was thinking of the Jesuits. Jesuits, the priests, you know. Alrighty, and so basically, he can unite and kill all of them. I'm okay with that. I'm chilling, especially because I have weakness. I didn't even notice I got weakness. I hate the weakness spam, but I also understand that like they gotta be able to do that. No, I'm gonna break the tower shield for him. You're welcome. What can I say except dude, stop blade storming at the very end. All right, that's it. Fuck it, Firezilla. Nick Cannon just had his 12th kid? That's ridiculous, dude. That's wild. How many more floors of this is there? I want to actually play the game. Dude, oh my god. Doing this solo would actually kind of be hell. I recognize this now. And why doesn't she just Bladestorm first term every time? I thought that was about to be weakness. I was like, man, really? Already? I think this is how you want to treat me? Damn, she just be giving herself pips to not do anything except cast Bladestorm over and over again. I feel like if you were the balance and you were the blader, you should probably be first in line to be able to blade everybody, you know? But that's my opinion. That's me opinion. Oh god damn. Mm. And Deer Knight, I think, kills all. Easy. Slight work, even. This is too free. And she's going to cast Bladestorm. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet of her. I am in health pain, personally. Oh my god, there's more. Why is there so many? Why is there so many? Let me get rid of fuel. Get rid of that. Monster animals collected. Oh. Excuse me. I can Deathblade, personally. I swear the eye was the first one and not the second one. I'm tripping, I guess. A freaking scarab. Alright, I guess. Fine. Oh, my fingers. Alright, cool. Glad to see it. Damn, a sandstorm off rip. That's kind of. Whoa, damn, that's even more wild. Crit. It did kill by like 20, which sucks even more, but I'll sunbird one of them. I don't got wand hits right now. She didn't even get a power pit. Wild. And he's deer knighting. God damn. Alright, Bizzle, I'm gonna put a bullet in my head. Easy. That was. Why did you do so much damage to that one? Not. I don't know. Alrighty, cool. That was easy. And now we got one more left, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's defeat Ngozi the Beguiler. His voice is really cool, damn. I won't lie, his voice is quite cool. Or wait, nope. I can blade him. I can be useful to this team. Oh, I didn't add elemental or spirit blade. That's what I was going to do. Damn. And then I might just Stormbird so I can get some Storm Shield up. He can like Deer Knight probably. I mean, I don't know. That's what I would expect at this point. I'll pass. And I'll wait. And then I'll get the Blade Storm and I'll Kraken. Why are they attacking me? What you say fuck me for? What does it fuck me for? I think that Ngozi's gonna die no matter what, but I'm just gonna crack another way. Just just to try, you know. Good. At least it wasn't me. I thought it was going to be me. Yeah, I think it goes. Oh, Ngozi didn't even isn't even close to dead. What the hell? Why did he take so much less damage? That's fine though. I'm swooping in. I'm going to kill myself. I really am going to pull the trigger. Oh, that needs a storm pit. That's why it only costs two. Damn. Um, Fucking whatever, dude. I'll kill myself. And then I will skeletal pirate. Maybe I can get the last hit. And like, please let me get the last hit. Oh, he's gonna let me get the last hit if it doesn't fizzle. God bless. God bless. Damn, that did nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. I'll put a curse up though. Beautiful. We've won, fellas. I don't even think we'll get that much for it. Wow, we got nothing for it, actually. I'm level 28. I'm curious, though. That's some shit, I won't lie. Let me see, like, what the drops are. What the hell? Okay, so relative. Okay, I can feed stuff to my. Oh God, why do I have so many pets? I can put first off some of the pets away now, I suppose. Let me. I don't know. Um. Damn. Perfect. It's beautiful to me. I don't know. And then the Son of Storm sigil. I think I'm cool. I'll just feed it to the pet. I'll feed all of those to the pet as well. Oh, two intellect. Very nice. No, I don't. I also don't want to interact with the basic crafting station either. Bitch. This is my own private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch. I'm so glad that of all the Crocotopian Striders, I think I got the death ones like once maybe. I just think there shouldn't be a normal default one if you're also going to make ones for each school, you know? Oh, top. Ooh, those are actually good. Treasure cards. I'll keep that. The rest of these, I'm not. Actually, no, the rocket outfit I will also keep. Okay, good enough to go for a little bit more, and we're gonna go to Dorgan. I believe there's a quest for us to do with Dorgan. How'd you get Queen Calypso? I was in the bazaar. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. I was in the bazaar and I bought it. I did not. That was before I guess I realized what the elemental pips were. I didn't notice the symbol for elemental pips. So I thought it was just a really OP2 pip spell. Um so I bought it. Yeah, it's a TC. No, dude, if I had that spell, you think I would be useless in that dungeon? So you see, this is a quest. Um, yeah, no, exactly. I didn't know what it was about, really. I didn't know what the sign meant until or I didn't know it first off I didn't even see the symbol in the first place, and then I didn't know what the symbol was when I did see it until I tried to use it for the first time and I was like, "Oh, that's what it meant." Type of thing. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. Whatever. I can deal with it. No, I'm not even Storm. That's the thing. I'm like somewhat doing. Oh, I should have put a mark near Dorgan. Yeah. Um, I'm somewhat doing a secondary school, and that being Storm. I am Death for the most part. It also just looks like I'm Storm because that's the color format of the gear I'm wearing, which I now realize. I seek the Croconomicon. Yeah, I just thought about that. This was the primary gear on my Storm for a little bit when he was this old, or when he was this level. Snack Vinda. Oh, he sells the recipe for. Really? He sells the recipe for two super interesting, interesting. Too bad I'm not gonna craft. And also, I can go to Hyde Park, or I can realistically go get my death spell done first. Meaning, where is it? Where is it? Uh, yeah, I have I played a lot when I was younger. This is my first time playing it in a long time. All right, cool. I can't even get my spell until we go through and defeat Hyde Park. That's. I feel like I should have expected that, but at the same time, I did not. I have other wizards. They're not like super high level or anything, and this is just me playing through normally or like mainly the first arc for free. Because it is free now because I don't have a membership anymore. So I'm just trying to run through and play as much of the game as I can before it expires. The farthest I got was Avalon. Avalon. That was the farthest I got. Um, I think. Yeah, I think so. Like Avalon or like Far Zafaria maybe, and that was a while ago. So I have not played in a long time. Like I Yeah, no, it was more of the game when I was actively playing. Like I think when I was actively playing, the last world that had come out was like let me check the release dates actually, because I can remember the second arc getting completed. When did Chrysalis release? Chrysalis released in 2013. Damn, all right, maybe. Okay, so I remember playing it, getting to this like around Zafaria, stopping, coming back during a summer, and knowing that the second arc was already completed and the third arc was starting slash already in like progress. Um, and then getting to Avalon and then stopping again. So I don't remember. That could be like I don't even know, man. Honestly, I've been trying to like not keep up with it, but I've been trying to like research it a little bit, or like at least like follow when a new world comes out, just because I think it's cool still. Relatively, like I don't have time to play it often. Um, but I'm just playing this part because it's free, and if I play it enough, um, if I play it enough, I'll maybe get a membership and keep playing. Let me go in with them. Why? I'm kind of surprised these guys are only rank 4, and yet they're higher health than like everybody in the Crocotopia. And also, that's none of my death spells at all. I should probably take out at this point I should take out the Storm Sharks from my deck and put in more Banshees and stuff. And put in Spirit Blades, damn. I keep forgetting to put in Spirit Blade. Like for Okay, actually no, I think I know a better way of thinking about the last time that I played my main, which was when the last time I played my main, I'm trying to remember what the world is called that just came out. Um, damn, it's the Greek stuff. Not Azteca. It's no, it's not. What is it? Um, um, what is it called? It's the freaking Aquila. Aquila was out because I did a game of Aquila. I did a dungeon of Aquila once. Excuse me. I was doing Aquila a couple times on like a lower level character, but I never got it done. I stopped playing after that summer. So whenever Aquila came out was I think the summer I started playing. Aquila release. '13? Damn. Huh. No, I don't mean Tartarus. So, okay, maybe I'm wrong, because I think Aquila came out before Chrysalis did then. Because Chrysalis came out 2014. Damn. That's wild. Either way, it's been a long time. I think is the best way to put it. Yeah, it was the second dungeon. That I did the second like the level 71. All right. Oh, yeah, the level 6 because yeah, or one of them. Also, my Kraken fucking fizzled, really? Yeah. No, I did because I remember I was a fiend for farming waterworks at level 60, and then when that one came out, I saw, to me it was new. So I was farming that one. Yeah, waterworks is fun. I enjoyed it back in my day. Um so I saw like there's a level 70 farmable one, and I obviously had not done the first one yet. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll do that. And then I did it a couple times, got like one of the gear pieces, and then I was like, if I play this dungeon again, I might kill myself and stop playing it. But no matter how long ago that was, it was a while ago, and now I don't, or now I'm starting to play it again just for fun, and it's cool. It's fun and it's free, so I like free things. I'm a little cheapskate like that, so. And like luckily I have old um crowns gear from other old characters that I can use and use to my advantage here. Um to make sure I'm not like getting absolutely beat the hell up while doing solo runs. However, I know Aquila isn't free with the first arc, so I'm not gonna be able to farm the level 31. But I remember, have the level 30 wand. It was like one of my only drops I got on a new character from then. Um, um, the Sky Iron has to. Well, in reality, what's the point of being able to go to Aquila if you're not going to do the dungeons? Like, because I know, like, I tried to. It's weird because I know realistically that it says, and everything I've looked up says that Grizzleheim isn't included in the free stuff. But yeah, whatever, don't care. I'm not gonna. I'll do all those later. I'll do all of those side quests later. Like I know it says Grizzleheim is not included in the free arc. However, I went to Grizzleheim and it let me go into Sarvastad Pass already. So I don't remember if I bought those with crowns at one point or if I am just luckily allowed into Grizzleheim for some reason. And I'm realistically going to take no, because yeah, that is true. Actually, I did think about that, but I don't like. I thought about that, but I also don't think it was because I think I went back multiple times. Because because are the commons of every world free? Because I know, like for me, because Wisteria is not free. Wisteria is not free, and it wouldn't even let me enter the world of Wisteria at all. Yeah, so like I went back to double check specifically for that reason because I was like, oh, I probably went during the membership, but it let me back into the Grizzleheim Commons, which is either means I bought it with crowns when I was like fucking 8 years old, or I for some reason it's free for me. I think the former is the former's more likely, but the second option would be pretty cool because I really like the world of Grizzleheim, and I'm gonna quest through it as long as I can after I get enough of this area unlocked to get my death spell. Basically. Um. Also, they're gonna weakness me. Oh, no, he's just gonna Oh, I didn't think about elemental shield, honestly. Does Banshee... Oh, Vampire... 335. 33.99. And another half of that. Plus the curse does kill. And then I could skeletal pirate the other one when I get a chance. Or just hope for a crit on the Banshee. I don't know. But like, if it does let me, I'll quest through Grizzleheim as long as I can after I get my death spell because I kind of want to do that first. Like, or I might do like the first area of Marleybone and then go to Grizzleheim and like kind of like chop it up a little bit because I like Marleybone a lot, honestly. But I'm also realistically running out of time because this offer ends tomorrow. So, being New Year's Day. So I am at the end of my road here doing things for free. And that might mean I might want to buy a 1 month or something. But in reality, I kind of don't want to. Because I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a 1 month and then I'm going to forget to disable it. And then I'm going to be paying 12 months for the equivalent of me playing for like 10 days. Why do I have to keep going deeper into the safe house to I was about to say, do I have to keep going into deeper into the safe house just to search and make sure he's really not there? Also, what enemies do I have to defeat in this area? Oh, scurriers, really? Cringe. Maybe there's some in the West warehouse, safe house. Emily Chesterfield. Dude, I'm gonna have to go. There's um, so many damn shops in the commons. A midnighter. Let me grab a death prism. A death prism. I didn't even. Oh! I don't even have to fight him. What? Hold on. Well, I'm here already, I guess. I'll Death Blade. If he casts a life shield, then I'm going to just crack on him and go on with my day. um, I'll faint him because if I don't, I should have discarded the storm trap and everything. I don't even see what shield the other guy has. Oh, storm shield. That's fine, I suppose. I probably should have. I probably should have added a death trap or something to this deck. I can do one of those, and clash, and then wait for Skeletal Pirate. And then I'm also going to use the bathroom really quick. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be right back. Um, Realistically, if I can mute myself. Sorry, I went to go fill up my water while I was also casting stuff. So I'm realistically in a not great situation here. I thought, or I did not consider the possibility that my Kraken would fizzle, which is cringe. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think it would fizzle, and it did. What I can only do now is not die. And even if I did die either way, I would have been okay, relatively, because it was not part of the quest. But I think I've only died once so far in this playthrough, and that took a real long lot of bad luck to die in that playthrough when I did. Um, which is whatever, you know. Or in that singular battle. I think I had like 5 different spells fizzle, including like all like the storm ones, the 70% we know in our hearts that's not 70%. But I was fizzling like, oh, I need to collect those potted plants, don't I? I messed up like 3 storm ones, and then I messed up what's it called? I messed and then I fizzled like 3 death ones that boss fight. It was against a random ass Krakatopian boss, and I was devastated. That was my first and only death, I believe. Bro, it's really funny that she's the one suggesting for us to go fucking beat this guy up. Why is this place so big? What the hell? And why are there 2 teleport stones like right next to each other too? Gosh darn. Heck. But she literally is like, well, because I'm not the one fighting, so go beat him up for me. Willie Mock. Wizard. Word. Alright, so no death prisms. I can put more than one sacrifice in here because I think there'll be a lot. I'm also going to do more death traps. Take out a poison. Ah, but I like poison. Take out a banshee. I need more power pip chance, in all honesty. Um, 1 in 4. I feel I'm not getting power pips half as often as I should be. Um, that's fine, I guess. Fuck it, we ball. Type of a thing, you know? Um, Firezilla we can just get rid of immediately. I could just I'll Storm Trap into a Death Blade into a something. Oh, I need to put in Spirit Blade. Oh my god, I need to put in Spirit Blade. I need to remember to put in Spirit Blade. Damn. That's awful. I can't keep forgetting. Okay, and then I can Deathblade, Death Trap, or I can Deathblade and poison the Baxter or the O'Leary Napper, I suppose. Um, I won't Stormbird. I'll just if I Death Trap then Vampire, I feel safe about killing. Um, Yeah, and then a vampire, and then I could probably faint into a kraken or something. Or just want to put a bullet into my skull. Yeah, vampire I think is the only thing that like keeps me alive. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we win those. We take those. But then we get Cyclops, and then we're back to square one, basically. And then we Kraken, I think would be our only like real call, which is just 2 more pips. We could probably survive that. Yeah, we're chilling. We take these every day of the week.
Now why did I go tangling with a wizard? Alright, you got me. I know where Baxter is. They're keeping him at the old Hyde fraternity house. But you'll never have him. It's locked up tight.
It's locked up tight. You heard the man. You heard the man. I'm not particularly afraid of him, however. Um, but that means I guess we just got one more boss fight to do, and then we'll be done with this area, which means we can be done with our death spell. That is a really dangerous hazard right there in the middle of the road. Wait, hold on, what was that? Nope, that's not the one I meant to go to. What was the one I was just at? The Wee House. What was that in the background right there? Oh, riveting. All right, cool. Miss Conrail. Defeat the hooligans to collect lockpicks. Why, of course. Do you want me to fucking do your laundry too? Mr. Rowley. That hooligan stole my pocket watch. Riveting stuff. We're real. Oh, pot of plant. I like that from in Crocotopia, the all of the side quests were literally like, help, my entire race is being enslaved. Can you please help me? And then in Marleybone, some of the side quests are literally like, oi mate, my watch just got my watch got swiped. Would you mind grabbing it for me? Like, I feel like there's just a genuine lack of thought, maybe, perhaps, in how serious some of these side quests are. Also, this is not. I guess I just joined in a little late because I'm only gonna get like one hooligan out of this whole thing. Fuck. Man, whatever. It's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad about it. I can just. I'll put a storm trap on a hooligan like that, you know. No, at this point, I'm just gonna blade up and then try to see if I can get another skeletal pirate type beat. Alrighty, I did not get a power pip, which means I will not be participating in these hits. Is all I can acknowledge at this point. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna Stormbird and call it a day. I've decided. There we go. Finally. Oh, and it's a crit, baby. Oh, let's go. And then we put. I don't know what that means, bro. Bro. However, slight work, easy dub. I killed the one hooligan. Like one of three. Damn it! What? Are you shit talking because of the hits or something? Cringe stuff right there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna curse the O'Leary burglar. And then I will. I don't know. I probably should have cursed the hooligan. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But that just means I'm gonna crack in the hooligan instead. I'm gonna fucking lay the thunder. I'm not. Damn. I don't have any spell I could cast that wouldn't just break the curse. I was about to say, if he weaknessed me, though, I kind of would have been very upset. But I'm going to vampire his ass. No, no. Easy slight work dub. We get one of the two hooligans we needed to beat, and now we're going to... She seems like she's fine. I'm going to join this battle as well. I really just should have gone and fought my own because there's more fucking burglars here than hooligans. God damn. I could probably Wizard101 one of them. Skeletal Pirate one of them probably. Alright. So what I'm thinking here. Someone put a water pipe out. Excuse me. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna put a curse on that guy. Just gonna give him a bro what? Hit him a. On God, bro. Oh God. I'm just gonna vampire. Everything happens. All right, word. That's fair. I respect that. I also understand why everybody, dude. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care that much. It's whatever. I just feel like personally, I declared attackers first, and it's dude, and now. Oh my God! Now I'm weaknessed. Hell, she's dead, bro. I just don't understand what's going on at this particular moment in time. Listen, man. This is a weird. I don't like where this direction's going. I'm gonna change realms, bro. I'm uncomfortable. The fuck did I do? I did nothing. Finally, I I'm chilling personally.
My gold watch. Thank heavens. You please notify Officer Darby about the theft. He's right over there. Those who are
Officer Darby about the theft. Emily Chesterfield. No, I'm okay, actually. I just want to talk to the person I gotta talk to, man. Actually, I guess Emily Chesterfield will be on the way. I think she's near one of the houses or something. Dude, I just really feel like she's bossing me around quite a lot for somebody who's not doing any of the work. Just my opinion, personally. She's bossing me around a lot, and it's not even hot. Gearhead rank 5 boss. That's kind of wild. I won't even lie. I mean, I definitely have more Tempests than that. But one of each. Two of the Soul Sappers. Yeah. And then a Storm Prism. And then my normal death stuff. Maybe one less or two less Kraken, maybe. Yeah, maybe the same amount of sacrifice. Yeah. I think this looks good. Yeah, let's get this rocking and rolling. They're making Baxter watch me fight Gearhead. I mean, better Gearhead than Pyramid Head, I guess. I'll feint Gearhead and then we'll see what I can draw. We'll see what I can do. I probably shouldn't have fainted if I was planning on using Firezilla on him. But I didn't think about that possibility until it was too late. I also should have probably discarded more to search for a Deathblade, but I'm thinking it should be relatively fine. That's fine too. I can take that any day of the week. Um, I'm not particularly a fan of the fact that I don't have a blade up because it'd be 100% damage. Damn. To Gearhead Boss. Gearhead Boss is charging up for a Kraken, which is terrifying to me. Um, so I'm actually going to just take him out with the Firezilla if it doesn't fizzle. I really love this game. You know, it's one of my all time favorites. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to Blade and then Vampire, so I don't not kill. If that was a weakness, I might have actually put a hole in my roof. That's cool. Another power pip just means let me discard that first, and then I can deal with the other one. If that fizzled, I would have actually probably died. I also don't know if the death play. All right, well, this is gonna get me all my health back, so I don't even need to think about sacrificing. Um, so that would have killed. However, a storm minion casting Cyclops is kind of crazy. And 733, which means Skeletal Pirate can take care of him. Zar Warrior. Easy peasy. Damn.
Ancient Marleybone. Marleybone was once a land filled with ancient dog tribes who warred with each other constantly. The tribes battled each other with tooth and bone. Beormut, a mighty hunter, won over all the other clans by defeating them in a mighty battle. Since then, the tribes began to pursue the betterment of all dogs through the arts and sciences.
This feels like imperialist propaganda to me. Go tell Sherlock Bones. Alright, where's the Emily bitch? I'll talk to her, I suppose. Emily Chesterfield. Yeah, and then I got two quests in that one place, isn't it? Two quests for Chelsea Court. There we better go. We better. Emily Chesterfield. My jewelry's been stolen. It's been one of them motherfuckers. A burglar or something. I'll take it, whatever. I don't care. Oh my god. From a burglar. Fuel, no. Sacrifice, no. No death blade, and then no death trap. The hooligan. And we should be in the clear, relatively. Ooh, or I can, I'll get rid of one of my clashes and I'll curse the burglar and then I'll crack in the hooligan. Yeah. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, eta, or that's chi. Fuck. Oh my god, why did you have to join? Why does he have the death? Oh my god, everything's going out of order. Fuck it. Burglar's gonna die. I know then there's. I just didn't need to crit there. I feel like critting was unnecessary. I also feel like her joining me, dick eating. I didn't want this. Personally, I didn't want this. I didn't want her to join. I didn't want her to see this. And yeah, it's leaped. He's a vampire, that guy, and I don't even have a rank 4 spell to attack him with, so I'm just gonna discard everything and pass my turn. I'm put a gun to my head. He survived? L. Skeletal warrior time. Damn. A myth fireball comes from the sky. I'm willing to press charges. Really? Riveting stuff. I'll go talk to Darby and then I'll talk to Bones just so I can get the just so I can progress throughout the I can probably I'll get to Chelsea Court um do my death spell and then probably get off for the night and pick up with it later. I'm not doing that. With due respect, I'm not doing that at all. Um, literally any of these guys. Um, Hugh Warner. Oh, I like that the windows glow blue when I need to go in there. Yeah, eventually. Not right now, though. Really riveting stuff. I'll do that when I can. And by that, probably pretty soon. Dude, all these are travel quests where I literally need to go to a different world. It's the same thing as like, oh, I can help you, mate. You just gotta go get something for me. I left it the other day on Mars, you know? Dude, fine. I suppose I'll do that for you. I just feel like personally, you have two legs. That's all. That is my statement. You have two legs.
Here's your post. We mustn't be late with the post. All our safety depends on the yard getting up-to-date news about the situation here in Marleybone.
Situation here in Marleybone. On God, though, really, is it that important? Is the post that important? Would you believe it is? Damn, he's kind of a dickhead. I'm not gonna lie. Quentin Boldington. I think this was also an inefficient route for me to like go. They took me along a journey. Divina. Good luck. Thank you. I'm going to need the luck. Delivering the mail. I'm going to struggle with delivering the mail. I'm probably going to get chewed out for not being on time, but whatever. It's whatever. Alright, I don't care that much. It's fine. level 28, which means I'm almost level 30, which is wild to me. Dude, alright. Really? Is this what we're doing? I'll just feel like personally, as the mailman, this is your job to deliver the mail. So why am I doing it? I'm doing it all, actually. Oh. Mr. Hodgson. Campbell Hodgson. He sounds like he's a Brit. I mean, he sounds like he's a Marleybonian. Aw, that's nice. He gave us a post box. Not even a mailbox, a post box. I'm not putting those on at all. I'm not putting that on. So that means now I talk to Bones and I can go to Chelsea Court and then I can do my quest. Please. Which probably just means I have to fight him or something. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't remember the death quests particularly well. I don't remember any of the quests particularly well. It's been a long years. And I believe we can go. I'll talk to him and then I'll go down into that building. Miss Morphley in Chelsea Court. I love this little area here. Nice little pets of some of the, I was supposed to say the troops, some of the guys we have to fight in this area. I think it's enjoyable, honestly. There's Tracy Castleton, the ticket master. Are you sure? Are you sure? Go to the clock tower. Wow, riveting stuff. I would have never thought. Now, this is where the ice pick guy lives, right? Well, there's that. And then there is Freddy Nine Lives. I go over there and talk to that bugger. That right. Dickhead. Ice Picks Warehouse, Shake's Clock Tower. Hooligan's Hangout, maybe? No. No, no, no. What about Shake Clock Tower? Good lord, no. And what about Ice Picks Warehouse? God damn, no. Alright, fine. That's fine. Miss Marfalia was the closest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, basically. Hey! Plus two. Aw. I didn't want Fire Sniper, personally, but that's cool. You know, it's fine. It's whatever. You know, it's just fine. I wish the boosts would be of what your school is, but I think that's stupid. What my wish is stupid just because the pets are their own school, they're different from you. But whatever, it's fine, you know? Let me put some prisms in my deck just before nonsense happens. Damn, yeah, it was just literally like a fight. He literally just was like, all right, Dorkin sent ya. Let's rumble. Let's tussle. I guess this is a more straightforward quest. I don't even remember what I get from it because it's not poison. It's not faint. So I honestly have no idea. However, I forgot to take poison out of the deck, so I'm gonna Deathblade and then see if I can draw a prism before I like Skeletal Pirate or something. Um, Tower Shield. Cool, not Tower Shield. I'll just at this point it's fine. I'll crack it and we'll see what happens from after it. If it fizzled, I genuinely would have not been happy. That's all I can threaten. I would have been not happy with that fact. Then I could just ping him down with wand hits, I guess, until I draw something different. Oh, yeah, he'll die. He'll die next turn, and we'll have our new card. I have to defeat him 9 times. You know, I probably, I'm not gonna lie, I could have seen this coming. But fucking 9 times? Are you kidding me? Get rid of fuel, get rid of that, get rid of that bird as well. I kind of hate the fact that I'm able to draw those birds in the first place. I won't lie. I'll Death Prism, Death Blade, and then we'll. Okay, so Deathblade, Faint, and we'll be or Deathblade at least. I'll get rid of both other Deathblades, and then I can Faint, and then I want a Vampire so I get some of my health back at least. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here actually. I probably would. Not bad, another power pip. I could sacrifice first to get all my health back. Yeah, I'll do that. And then vampire to get the rest of the health back. That would have sucked if in that turn he put up a life shield, but I was not thinking that far ahead or behind. Vampire. If this one fizzles, I might just scream. Thank you. I didn't want to scream. That wasn't as much damage as I thought, but I guess I'm just used to seeing random hits crit. Dude, this is absurd. I just feel like, personally, as a quest, why? Why? Like, this is funny to me, but, like, why? Um, I guess I could put I'll put a death trap on him. Complete one of each. Put a death trap on him. I'm reading about him right now, actually. He drops no pets. No spells, no spellaments, no good snacks. Nothing good at all, actually. And he has no great spells or anything given out. I don't have a death prism either, so I'll just put up a fire trap and see if I can draw a Firezilla. I can't, so I'm just gonna fucking crack it and hope I crit, I guess. I never crit when I actually need it, which is the sad truth of it all. I also didn't even check if I pulled a Banshee, or not a Death Prism or not. I did. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is called the gamer move of having to wait until I get a Vampire. It's called Prism, Deathblade, and then we get our health back with Vampire. Also, his spell pool is awful. He does not even have weakness. Deathblade, Death Trap, Dark Sprite, Ghoul, Banshee, Snow Serpent, Thunder Snake, Lightning Bats, Sunbird. He resists 60% to death, and he is boosted 30% damage by life. Excuse me, interesting. He drops treasure cards, including Vampire and Storm Trap. I'm not pulling anything, so I'm gonna wand hit him, I guess. And then we Vampire. This quest only gives you a minion. Are you kidding me? Yeah, riveting stuff. Okay, so like realistically, I could stop fighting him at any time, but I kind of just want to do it over and over again until I just win instantly. I want to do it over and over again so I don't have to come back here because this is pissing me off. The fact that I even have to do this in the first place. And I guess dude, where the hell are the maybe I take sacrifices out actually, but where are my fucking prisms? Dude, I hate all these stupid draws. Okay, let's do the math, I guess. If you can, because if I don't get a prism next turn, he resists death by 60%. So if I plus, it's gonna be plus 135%, which would be, well, yeah. All right, we got a prism. I don't have to do the math. Riveting stuff. All right, I'm gonna change my deck after this because I think I need to be able to draw my prisms more reliably. He doesn't even have life shield in his move pool, which is weird to me. Vampire to get my health back. I suppose I don't need Kraken either. Also, I guess This works kind of like where it's on the stack, where most recent trap played is what activates first. That's how I think of it, at least. I'm thinking kind of like how Magic, do you have your stack where you like have everything that goes down in order? Dude, all right. I might unequip some shit because I really hate drawing all these stupid birds that I'm never going to use. Alrighty, then a death. I might take out Krakens as well, just so I can keep spamming the death, like Death Blade, Death Prism. I'll do a feint, and then I'll hit him with a vampire or something. Actually, I'll do a death trap as well, just so I get as much health back as possible. And we vampire, we kill. There we go, baby. There we go. Yo, shut up. I only have one Kraken in either way. Damn. Alright. Um. Yeah, please, guys, fellas, stop showing up. I didn't know I could actually do that either, which is really cool. I don't even want to see those stupid birds. At least right now. Um, dude, that's still didn't draw a god damn. I still didn't draw a goddamn prism first turn either. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I'm fine. It's so fine. Um, where the hell are the goddamn prisms? This is getting ridiculous. We're going to put a prism out there, and we're going to be right back so I can plug my phone in. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, we have our prism up, so I'm going to vampire. If it fizzles, then I'm okay with Firezillaing, because I don't particularly believe my life is in danger. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So that kills it no matter what. I just feel like, if anything, you should get... Maybe you should start easier and get more difficult. Um... Yeah, I'll faint. Yeah, it's just gonna be faint. Deathblade. Um, fainted him, and then I'll Death Blade and Death Prism. Yeah, that's about all I can do. Spell all going at me. That sounded like a reused noise for sure. And then we Death Prison. That's right. I forgot. My plan is literally 3 cards, and I forget them every time. And then we Vampire. There we go. Oh, solid crit right there, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. This makes me think I could defeat Agony Wraith very easily. All things considered. But for some reason I don't have a death person. That's fine. What if I just curse and fire Zilla then at this point? Dream Golem. And then we, I don't know, Deathblade, just in case, I guess. Then we fire Zilla. And hopefully it doesn't fizzle. Alright, it didn't. And we're about to be on number 9. Alright, that's a good old Winston Churchill line right there. Hit me with the Churchill. Honestly, this could just be another Fire Zilla once I'll just clash. There's no crit or anything, so I'll put a curse up and then Fire Zilla. He's just going straight for a Banshee, Jesus. And then we fire Zilla, and if this fizzles, then I'll start my process of blading and fainting and everything. This is so beautiful to hear that in the background. Oh. And then I could talk to the librarian.
up here. Use the magic lever again, and the statue returns. Well done, young wizard. Take this magical tome.
Riveting. Really, really enthralling stuff there. I'm really intrigued, actually. I'm gonna go look at this and see what I'm missing. I need to. Oh, I need to learn Windstorm. Damn. I don't want to though, and I don't think it'll help me at all. So I won't. That's the good thing about me being in control of what I learn, is that I don't want to, so I will not learn it. However, this I guess I have to learn, and I'm going to be sad that I just had to fight the same boss 9 times in a row to get a minion card. I'm kind of blown. I will not lie.
You have Freddy's lucky coin? How wonderful! You must have done well in combat. This next spell will help you along your way.
Obviously, I was doing just fine without it. So I feel like personally, I don't even need the spell. Should have just given me like the lucky coin, or like give me like pips or something. I need to talk to the librarian. That's what I need to talk to. And I need to go to get the goji berries or something or whatever, the dingleberries that I need.
So you need a general guide to magic for Henry Willingbrook?
It's not here. Regina Talonflame has it. Bitches don't be using the library correctly. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna look at the Archmastery tome as well. I won't lie. Wait, hold on. What? You don't have any power pips? You have power orbital school pip. One power pip will be converted into. Alright, interesting. Weird.
You find a handful of goji berries and put them in your pocket.
You go talk to Harry Warner. Why they spell his name like that, too? Jesus. There you go, talk to Regina Talonflame. He's not returning the library books. She's like, oh, I lost it over here. Can you go defeat this person for me and get it back?
The library's copy of Practical, and one day, as I was if you could go to Firecat Alley and get the book back, could you please return it to the library so I don't get a late fee?
Man, I'm really glad that I knew exactly where that was gonna go. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because I'm tired, and I don't want to play anymore. That's about it. Boulder Gold pause. Roberto's secret lair. Okay, let me. I have a second deck. No, I deleted it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put ghouls in so I can get this done quickly because I know they only have 150 health. Why did I almost just get no cards at all? Damn, I got a lot of latent damage, you know? Alright, cool. I'm so glad I did that.
So you say she lost the book and you had to get... Okay, I checked the book in, and now it is your turn to have it. I hope Henry enjoys it. Have a good day.
Alright, cool. I get to get 1200 XP just for going back to Marleybone. Arthur Withersfield. Let's go to Marley. Actually, no, we need to. Let's make a pit stop at Krakatopia just so we can deliver the shit to the Palace of Fire people before I forget and don't want to ever come back. Excuse me, we've seen enough of this place before. I don't particularly. We've been here. We were literally here a couple hours ago, so I don't feel awful in coming back. Private Archibald. All right. Are these teleports going to be the ones to the opposite? No, I was about to say, please go easy on me. I beg you.
What's this? Emergency supplies? These will certainly come in handy. Thank you, young wizard.
Hmm. That should be fine, relatively. I can adjust more. I can adjust the quantities later, I suppose, if necessary. Probably like for boss fights and everything, but I just need to get this to Private Archibald.
You have supplies for me from Marleybone? What good news! I was worried about things back home. Thank you, young wizard.
And now we will return to Marleybone itself, where we get to talk to a lot of postal workers today for some reason. The glorious golden Archon. What's his gear? Dude, that's cool. Deathlord's Cloak of Woe. Malistaire the Undying. And Cyclops Lane. Excuse me. Oh, I assume that's the same. Dorgan's Dire Boots. No. Acid Rain Core is currently unavailable. He has a pip chance from a fucking. Alright, he crafted an Arcanum wand. Mercy of Shadow and Light is currently unavailable. Insignia of the Dark Woman is currently unavailable. Harker from in Castle. I didn't know also you can you can inspect people to find out where you could get things. That's a very cool. That's genuinely going to wait till next time. I won't lie. I'm not fucking doing that. Like, with all due respect, I was just there. I'm not going back. Yeah, I'm also not doing this. That quest is I'm done for the day. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Just Trust Productions, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to follow if you're on Twitch, or like and subscribe if you are on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. This is one of the last days that the first arc will be free. Therefore, this will be one of the last streams, or I think this might be the last stream. So, damn, I might buy it. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't decided. But have a good one.